Hello, everybody!
Hello!
Welcome to yet another Roombas of Thought livestream. For those who don't know us, I am Stalking Horse.
And I'm Indecisive Spud.
And it is a pleasure to be back.
Yep.
I think that blended together a bit. I said it was a pleasure to be back. I think it came out as, it's a pleasure to be back. Helps when I'm streaming.
Word gibberish from mouth.
Yeah. When I'm streaming, it helps if I enunciate.
Yes. It does.
Well, without any further ado, let's jump into the game and see where we left off.
Yep. Right. Usual pingling being pingling.
Yep. I mean, we've seen on the ice floes, most of them really do that.
Yeah. I remember last time it was, what should we call it? Ah yes, last time we went looking for a plant. Found the wrong one. Found the right one where we weren't looking for it.
Yep. Then we went to collect the prawn suit, which was a far more involved process than we thought it was going to be.
Yep.
I jumped off cliffs on purpose. Hello, penguins.
No.
Yeah. So, we have successfully charted a route down to the depths with an unknown sea creature in it, which I would quite like to scan. So today, we are of course going to set out in completely the opposite direction.
Okay. Yep. Hey, Frost.
Hello, Frost.
Yep. Gotta love that procrastination, yes.
Indeed. Before I forget, I'm also going to take a Preston's plant and set up some to grow at my other sea base.
Okay.
No, never mind, I'll set one up to grow at yeah, I'll set some up to grow at Outpost Frostbite, and then I can take some of that once it's grown and install it at the other sea bases. And land bases.
And bases in general.
Yeah. Apparently I can turn it into a salad.
Huh.
I think I just heard the impact noise, but there was nothing in front of me, so I think something just crashed into the side of the sea truck.
Yeah. I'm going to be fully admit that the Discord stream right now, which I tried to watch you on, is a slideshow.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, the stream itself proper is working fine.
That's not great.
Oh hey, it's the sea jellies.
Yeah. Also, I think I worked out at some point what their behaviour actually was. Which is, they're not aggressive under any circumstances, and I don't think they have an eating you animation. But they do gradually move towards you as long as you exist in their vicinity, and if you come into physical contact with their tentacles, you do take poison damage.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah! Do not touch the squish.
Yeah.
Ah yes, you too can join the other thingamajig that we have in here.
There we go.
Oh, dang it, stream's lagging to you. Frost. Oh well. Also, should we bring, the pingling drone?
Probably. Oh yeah, the stream's lagging a lot.
Ooh. Yep.
Yeah, that's not great. I'll just briefly look out this window so I can track what's happening.
Yep.
Because that's not great.
If it's just, bit behind, that's fine, but if it's, actual slideshow style lagging, yeah.
It's actual slideshow style lagging, at least.
Yep.
When I try and stream it and receive it at the same time.
Yeah. Did you have to check the VPN config settings?
VPN's off.
Okay.
Checked and double checked. Which means I have a problem.
Right.
Because I would quite like the stream to be, visible.
Yep.
Well, I have exactly one idea I can try.
What's that?
First, I'm going to go to this screen, just for safety's sake.
Okay. So, what is the plan?
I have executed the plan, and now I switch back to the game feed, and we see if this has improved things at all. Because I can no longer see the stream.
Huh.
Have I fixed things, or is Australian internet still just being crap, TM? Moderation computer says what?
Moderation computer. Green has frozen, but that just might be because this moderation computer is an old ass piece of junk. Yeah, the moderation computer was selected for its ability to see the chat, not for its ability to run video.
Okay. Regular computer says what? Is the Discord feed better, at least?
The computer... Hang on.
I'm just going to keep walking around so this video.
The moderation computer and the Discord feed have swapped positions. Okay, the stream is smooth and and Discord is a little chunky, but we can live with that.
Whereas the moderation computer has frozen, but that might just be because it's the moderation computer.
Yeah. It's got smooth chunks and occasionally freezes, but that just might be, you know, it's the moderation computer.
Yeah, sounds like it. So it sounds like that did in fact fix it. Frost, can you confirm? Oh, right, I was... Okay. Well, I am about to go walking... Not to Outpost Mordor, but I'm about to go across the bridge, I think was the plan.
Yep.
And see what we find up there.
Yes.
So, the question of the hour is, do we take the prawn suit?
On one hand, prawn suit might be, you know, safer to bring up there because it can walk, and it has, you know, additional storage space. On the other hand, Snow Fox, if it comes down to panicking and running, Snow Fox is faster.
We will have the Snow Fox as well. I will put it in my inventory.
Because if we bring the prawn suit, we don't bring the Snow Fox. Leave the inventory space open.
Well, I'm not expecting to find a great deal of inventory up here. I'm expecting to find plot.
Well, in that case, what's inside the box?
Oh, why does this thing have so little power?
Oh, I think I might know.
Oh, the sea truck doesn't charge the thing. Right.
Right. It's great for carrying it around and, you know, having it around as spare inventory, but, you know, does it charge it? No.
Yeah, might want to throw it into a... repaired, and I think I might let it recharge for a moment.
Yeah. Are we ready to pick up the spy pingling?
I'll do that in a minute. Other things I'm picking up include...
Because I'm just thinking, what would the Snow Fox be able to do that the prawn suit wouldn't be able to do? Because we're going to be travelling at prawn suit speed anyway if we bring it.
That would mean I can leave the prawn suit somewhere it can't fit into and take the Snow Fox?
Okay. That's a fair point.
Did you forget that the prawn suit was big?
No, but... Well... I was thinking... Taser varying size are, you know, prawn suitable, walkable, and if they're walkable, well, you know, you don't want to get too far from your prawn suit in the first place.
You know what? While the prawn suit's charging, let's go as far as we can on the snow fox. At least see what I'm getting into.
You know what? Fair.
Flares are now actually useful because they ward off snowstalkers.
Yep.
We got a journal entry about that.
We explore over there.
Now we're off the edge of the map, as it were, because I don't know what we're going to find out here.
Okay. We did look around here earlier, I think.
Yep.
Does this thing have headlights?
Yes.
That's a cliff.
That's why I'm not falling off it. It's a cliff over water, so that will instantly fry this thing. Ooh, a thing.
Huh.
Got the snow fox a bit stuck there.
Anything scannable? Whoa, that's a hole. Don't fall in. Thumper?
Sends high impact sonic
New
impulses
blueprint synthesized.
to a tetrapod base. Eventually disturbing would be underground attackers in a small area. Thumper, a headache is a small price to pay. For what would I need this? I mean, we suspect that there's some kind of land-based...
There's a PDA there. Probably explains.
Yep, okay. Have the entire mining crew. I'm not told about these ice worms. So a fifth of the crew before...
And yet the stream's apparently a slideshow again.
Oh, frickin' course.
Hi Dumpus, we discovered that ice worms exist.
Yep. Is your stream actually playing in reasonable speed, or do you have a slideshow?
Because yeah, there was the entire skew. Because yeah, Thump isn't skewered by ice worms. Tunnels.
Yep.
What did the rest of that say?
Yep.
That's risky. We've lost so many. That's why we can't stay in this particular area, Grace. So
Hope you're enjoying the rest of Karma Copper.
yep.
But This is why I usually try and bring a... Ah, I've got one.
Don't you have a torch?
Yes, I do. It would help if I equipped it.
Holy, that's...
That's a lot of titanium.
Yes.
Copper, silver.
So, wait, then what was that ladder in the middle of the platform to?
That was the ladder in the
Oh.
middle of the platform.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Yep, Dumper says big frame drops. And, yeah. Everybody agrees ice worms look cool.
Why is it dropping so many frames? That's what I want to know.
I have no idea. Ooh, slide and no sound for solid 5 seconds. Ow.
Yeah, that... Okay.
If Australian internet's being this bad, we might actually end up having to cancel because of the internet.
Hang on.
Yeah, yeah. And it's back to slideshow from Frozen at least, I guess.
It says encoding overloaded on OBS, so I'm just going to park it somewhere and then see what I can do to fix that.
Yep. Does OBS have enough memory space to do its thing?
It should. According to the task manager, it should be okay. In total, I'm only using half my memory space.
Okay.
And I've already murdered Firefox.
Right. Dumper says it could just be a podcast, but...
No. Something
Yeah, but that doesn't sound...
Something is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are we?
Frost says they're gonna be sad if the next stream at least isn't called Team versus Internet.
Sold.
Alright,
Okay. What has this done to the actual stream?
testing. I am...
Alright, we can't tell because I'm on a static stream.
Yeah. We could test by basically having chat spam messages, but,
No, we should be getting better, question mark.
All I can tell is that our portraits aren't lighting up, but that's usually a side problem that we ignore half the time, so...
No, our portraits should be lighting up. They're lighting up on my screen.
Huh. Okay, because they aren't
Also,
wait, hang on, yep, they're lighting up again.
I am currently walking around.
Remember, stream delay!
I have been walking around for the past 2 minutes. Ever since I asked, has that fixed it? I am currently driving around on a snow fox. We should be seeing something on stream.
It's because the thing has only just gone off the BRB screen for the stream.
Ah, right. Okay.
So, yeah. Okay, yes. Streams, the walking seems pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, the OBS says encoding overloaded. Don't know why.
Right.
It's still saying encoding overloaded. I tried switching to a lower encoder preset, which it told me to do.
Okay.
I'm also going to, if it's still suffering problems, I'm going to try taking... Yep. It should be slowly bobbing up and down. I'm going to try taking 500 kilobytes per second off the video bitrate.
Hmm. Yeah, the bobbing's happening. A little unstable still, but it's sort of wonky half of the time.
Yeah. But on the stream end, we should now be better. Are we better?
Remember stream delay?
Yeah.
Because you started moving around a bit ago, but well, stream delay.
Okay. Well, as long as people can see and hear us, I may as well begin walking around now, and if we run into a problem again, I can try fixing it some more.
Yep, okay. Okay, now, yep, that's the amount of stream delay because you just started moving. But, yeah. So, junky stream delay.
There's always a stream delay. That's intentional. That's built into Twitch.
I know.
Stream delay is not a problem. It's designed to keep people from watching your stream and sniping you.
I know.
That's the entrance to the cave. I think we were just here. Yes.
Huh. Question, do we have a map?
No.
I mean the very big one.
Okay, we are somewhere in here.
Right, okay. Yep. Frost says half and half, sometimes smooth, sometimes wonky.
Yeah. Knowing there's ice worms about, I'd feel a lot more confident in a prawn suit.
Yep.
Whoop!
Oh! What the was that?
Ice worm, I think.
That's the ice worm!
There was a snow fox somewhere. I think the snow fox may be gone. Oh, there it is.
Because I saw the spikes and all I could think of is, yep, that looks like the ice worm.
Okay, I was pushing shift to boost, but for some reason I dismounted the snow fox. I don't know why.
Yeah, we probably gonna have to, get back onto the snow fox. And I think we take steps, big ones, away.
Yeah. Which direction, though? Further in or back out?
Back out, of course, so we can get the big armor suit.
Walk without rhythm, and you won't attract the worm. Well, it's not smoking, so I'm assuming that when the worm attacked it missed the snow fox and hit me.
Yeah.
Nope. Snow fox caught the edge of it.
Yeah, the most irritating part was I had to identify Iceworm via slideshow at that moment.
Ah. Yeah, I'll feel a lot more confident in a prawn suit.
Yep. Frost says you might actually be safer in the prawn. Yeah. Also, we might want to actually mark out where the bridge crossing is.
I don't have a beacon handy, but making one is trivial. Need some of that. And some of this.
Yeah, because the bridge is pretty much one of the few places we can successfully cross this place, so... Because, yeah, if we're exploring, we're going to want beacons.
Ooh, there's a thought.
What?
Do we think these things count as leviathans?
I don't know.
Are they big enough to be leviathans?
Once again, don't know.
Because if they are, a scanner room would let me find the things.
Perhaps. The other thought was, it said that thumpers, made them go away. And my first thought was, what the
Don't like that noise.
Yep. Because it said thumpers make them go away. My brain immediately went to, yes, you mean the prawn suit walking.
Certainly hope so.
Yep.
Everything in this game is a lot scarier when you don't know how it's coded.
Yeah.
Playing the first game, I knew what everything did. And that one was still unnerving sometimes. I would panic running away from Reapers. But this game, I don't know how anything works.
Right, yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we're at full
Apparently
power.
they are considered Leviathans.
Okay.
What? Boss knows.
Blueprints. I'll want to make some beacons, but I'll also want to make...
And it's laggy again.
Oh, of
Dumpus.
course it is. Hopefully the VOD won't be laggy, but how the fuck should I know? Encoding overloaded again. By dropping another 500 kilobytes off the video bitrate and switch to an even lower encoding quality. Okay, 3.5% dropped frames. What the Why is this thing being so awful? Cheers for the 2 AM gang, Dumpus. Thank you for sticking with us this long.
Okay.
Okay. I was initially opening this because I wanted scanner.
Okay. Hang on. Can we scan... Nope, we can't actually scan the ice worms from here, dang.
I was hoping.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently there is nearby gold. I'll pick some of that up. But if I want table coral, I'll have to go to another base.
Right.
I'll also need beacons, so... Thumper. Thumps things.
Yep. It's apparently displayable, which means that ice worms will go away.
Titanium and magnetite. Great. I'm just going to throw some beacons in, because I'll need those.
Yep.
Technically I have 5 beacons. That's probably more than I needed, but it should be enough.
Yep.
Snow Fox is charging and presumably being fixed. I'll go and pick up some of this gold.
Right. Isn't the gold inside, the hollow iceberg?
Oh yeah, there was gold inside the hollow iceberg. I was worried where I was driving for a minute there. Thinking, am I going out to the middle of nowhere? No, I'm just going to the hollow iceberg. Okay, this is fine. Oh crap.
Yep.
At least there's a seafloor here.
Yeah. I was sort of wondering why you were bringing the very unwieldy sinking vehicle into a hollow iceberg.
Because I was expecting it to have a floor. And in my defense, it did have a floor, technically. Parts of it did, anyway. Just, they're inopportunely placed if you want to get to the surface.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be stuck walking.
No, I just have to get back into the iceberg.
Okay.
Because there were ways in the side. Like there. That's a floor. Which means gold then? I'm outside scanner range, aren't I?
Yep.
Okay. Come on, prawn suit, let's go home. Bugger this. Oh, the wrong button. Go and pick up materials from Outpost Hammond anyway.
Okay. And we're back to slideshow.
What is wrong with this stream?
I don't know. Okay.
This isn't a safe place for me to stop and sort it out, so... I mean, they can only damage the prawn suit gradually, but they can damage it.
Yeah. I know. The reason I sort of went and checked about how slideshow was because Discord's one literally turned into a slideshow. One that was also blurry.
Oh right, I've accidentally found Delta Island.
Yep.
I'm beginning to suspect the problem is not the stream. I'm beginning to suspect that the problem is the sharks.
Ah. Yes, the sharks and their internet hoarding.
And I'm not referring to the Do You Think He Saw Us? Okay, here's something I never thought I would be doing. A titanium deposit. Thrilling gameplay.
Yes, this is drilling gameplay.
I'll get you and it'll look like a bloody accident.
Isn't that what you said, drilling gameplay?
No, thrilling gameplay.
Oh, okay.
I was being sarcastic, you made the pun.
Oh no, I thought you made a pun and misheard.
So who's to blame for the pun then?
I don't know. Let's blame the sharks.
Good idea.
So, symptoms of sharks include they steal internet, they steal windows, and cause puns.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, and from the looks of it, we need to get liquids.
Yes, I can do that at this base. I knew that.
Yep.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Liquids are not a problem.
Yep.
Okay. Table coral. I'll need to go and get more of that at some point.
Yep.
Anything in general that's useful? No, not at this time.
Right.
I'll need gold. Titanium.
Yep.
And copper. That's a scanner room.
Yes.
I'll also need the scanner room upgrades, which consist of 4 copper for magnetite.
Yes.
I don't want to deplete our copper supply too much, so I'm going to check what copper's in the prawn soup.
Since this is also main storage, you might as well empty out the prawn suit here. What the heck did you pick up? Oh hey, it's the newt fish.
New
Oh, yeah.
creature discovered.
We hadn't discovered it yet?
No, because I picked it up directly with the prawn soup.
Huh. Did we ever get around to check its food entry then?
No. May as well do that.
I love how we're immediately distracted by, I wonder how this tastes.
Okay. Cooked newt fish. It does newt taste good.
Okay.
Cured newt fish. Cured and nutritious.
God. Hang on, what does the... Okay, now I have to see what the entry on the datapad says.
Okay. I don't think I've scanned the thing yet. So the obvious thing to do at this point is to let it out somewhere and then scan it.
Yes. Because my brain's immediately gone, I wonder how many puns they throw into this thing.
What? Newt fish.
There we go. Right. Okay.
I'll put it in storage until I can take it back to its natural habitat.
Yep. And ooh, that would be a horrible. Because did you accidentally let go of your scanner?
No. I think it played the release animation, but I switched to the newt fish at the same time, and it got very confused.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, are a water bottle.
Yep. And what was the other thing? Ah, yes. Let's read the newt fish.
Okay. A small predator which eliminates the need to overcome its prey by simply swallowing it whole. With colourful markings, the newt can easily pass for a small herbivore, allowing it to sneak up on its prey. What looks like a beak is in fact a single, stretchy, extendable lip lined with barb-like teeth. Once within reach, it envelops its prey, drawing it inside its stomach before retreating for several weeks to digest its meal. Assessment harmless because it can't swallow me whole.
Yeah.
So I will need 1, 2, 3, 4 magnetite and 2 in there, so I'll need.
Why are you colouring so much silver?
Because I haven't offloaded that yet. Silver's full. Here we are, silver 2.
Maybe we should turn them into wiring kits.
Yeah, maybe. I think I've got enough silver.
Besides, I got a recyclotron. We have an electronics locker.
Yes, but I'm about to make 24 wiring kits, and I'm using them as a convenient way of storing silver, so they go in the silver locker.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh boy. Okay, nope, that's just a streaming computer error. Not an actual stream error, I don't think.
I think the stream error is mostly Australian internet. Ironically, turning on my VPN might actually fix that, because when I've streamed through the VPN before, it's actually worked flawlessly.
Huh. Do you want to try that now? Can't get any worse, or too much
I'd have
worse.
to turn OBS on, off and on again to count at the same time, and the stream may end in the interim.
Right.
Depends how quickly I can push the start streaming button.
Okay.
So, anyway, these all go in silver 2. And that's another 6.
Okay.
That'll do.
Okay.
So, I've got my copper for the scanner room, titanium for the scanner room, gold for the scanner room, table coral for the scanner room, magnetite for the scanner room upgrades, got additional titanium.
Nope, you don't have the copper for the scanner room upgrades.
Yes, I do. It's in the prawn suit. 2 in the prawn suit, 2 here, and 2 for the scanner room. That's 6 copper total. There's 2 copper in the prawn suit.
Okay. Right.
What I will need, however, is solar panels, which are titanium, which I have a bunch of in the prawn suit, and quartz, I believe. Oh, they also take copper. Power may be a problem.
Right.
Okay. Nothing helpful in the electrical locker. I did see some copper outcrops where I was mining that titanium, but I thought I had.
Is the copper locker empty?
Copper locker has about 3 left in it.
Right. The gold for?
Well, The gold is because I picked it up on the way here. So I will indeed take out the gold, along with...
And you could probably take out some of the titanium, because you don't need that many titanium.
Even for base building, I don't need that much titanium, no. I'll take out 1 ingot's worth, just to clear the space, and then I'll go mine some copper.
Yeah, that works.
There's the gold locker. Offload 2, because I don't immediately need it for anything. Store as ingot. I'll pull that out. I may find a use for that during base building.
Okay.
Then pull titanium out the prawn suit. I'm happy with that. Then when I take the prawn suit out, mine the copper on the way back.
Yep.
That, in theory, sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Also pick up the quartz. Need quartz.
Yeah.
You always feel like you have enough of everything right up until the moment you realise you don't have enough of anything.
Yep. Hey, quartz up there.
Hey, more quartz. I've just realised I'm being stupid.
What?
Before I left Outpost Hammond,
Yeah?
I should have turned on the scanner room! Saved myself some time!
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Copper, please.
Yep.
You stop finding it down there and start finding it up here, please.
Does it ping both, you know, the giant pieces and the small pieces?
But copper doesn't naturally occur in the small pieces. Oh wait, yes it does in this
Yes, it
game,
does.
because it pings veins as well.
Yep.
In that case, it may be worth braving the sharks to go grab whatever copper that is. Up.
Yeah, since the things only need 1 copper, that's already enough for I think 6
solar panels take 2.
Really?
Yeah.
No, take a look at the right. It's pinned. It says 1.
Alright, it's 2 quartz, 2 titanium, 1 copper.
Yep.
Really
Ross has made a comment. This is the moment when you're going downstairs to get food, but there's people who talk to you, and you find yourself in an unskippable cutscene.
Ah. Mood. Am I using that right? I'm not very internet connected. Am I using that right?
Mood does feel appropriate.
Alright, I can't see the prawn suit inventory from in here. Okay.
Might have to just stop, get out, and check.
I mean, I've got a bunch, and a bunch is really what I need. So at this point I'm just going back to Hammond to change it to looking for quartz. Because quartz I'm short of.
My thought is also, it'll probably be useful to, actually check the back to see how much you've got already.
Okay, 2, 4, 6. Copper and titanium, I can establish a good supply on the ice.
Yep.
Quartz, I'm still short. Because I'm going to be using it fast.
There was quartz over there as well, though, I noticed, that you just didn't pick up.
Quartz where?
Over back where... It was close to the ice worm and that type of area. You just didn't pick it up.
Yeah, because again, I thought I had plenty. But... Okay. Hey, there's quartz up there.
Huh.
Inside the rock.
Or on the other side of it.
The other side of it is inside a terrain object. That's not destructible as far as I know.
Yeah. Because I'm seeing this as a slideshow, so I can't actually tell distance as easily.
pretty sure the problem is the internet, not the stream encoding or anything.
Okay.
The only way to fix it is to turn on the VPN.
Right.
Which I'm happy to do. It'll be a race against time to see how quickly I can turn the stream off and on again.
Ah, yes, the old tech support solution.
Can I kill my own internet and then close and reopen OBS to restart the stream fast enough to actually pick it up? Or will, in the process, I just close and start a new stream? That will be the test, won't it?
Yep.
Right, I've gone straight past all the quartz, because all the quartz it found is over here! I suspected something was different about it, and it's because it's put all the quartz behind me. Thank you, Scanner Room, for searching for quartz exclusively in the wrong direction. That's very helpful, thank you. Also inside a terrain object. Yeah, sure, I'll wander into the territory of the friendly neighbourhood Leviathan to go get quartz. Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
I bravely provide the words. No, don't worry, we're here because there's shiny stuff about. Don't mind us.
No sign of the Leviathan yet. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll come home when she's home. Inventory full. Okay, that's enough then. So since I'm still over here instead of most of the way back to base, as like I thought I'd be, it's probably worth taking the time to turn the scanner room off before I leave.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, one thing you forgot to include inside your, list of things to build. Hatch.
That's quartz and titanium, I think, so I should be fine.
Okay, we should be good then.
Yeah. A hatch is, quartz and titanium.
Yep.
Even a fabricator's just titanium, copper ore, and quartz, so I can even make glass if I have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Back to Outpost Frostbite.
Yes. Hey, that one did a loop-loop.
Hey.
That's a giant cable of cableness?
That's a what?
The cable, you know, the one that was severed.
The giant cable of cableness. Sure. Sorry, misheard that as the cave of caviness, which I was looking around for. What object are we referring to?
Ah.
Apparently all of us are a little malfunctiony today.
Yep.
Especially in the audio
And
department. Except for the screen, where the
Yeah.
malfunctions are in the video.
Yep. And my brain is going to go into the words, ah yes. The, what was it, Digital Department? No.
Welcome aboard.
The dark of darkness.
Huh?
Oh yeah, we should probably turn off the gold search.
Just going to put those in there for a
Oh hey,
second.
we had some... Hey, we had some of the whatchamacallit coral there.
I had table coral in the base the whole frickin' time?
Yes.
I will drown my sorrows in Guatemalan insanity peppers. But every time I see the fevered peppers, the only thing my brain will do is play that bit from The Simpsons.
What?
It's very long and complicated to explain. If you haven't seen that specific Simpsons episode, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Note that unlike Fancy, I provide context when I say don't worry about it. I do not want to crash into you. Please get out of my way.
Okay. Now then, onwards to... Where would we build this? We're definitely going to beacon the bridge, right?
Yes. Make that one red so that it stands out.
Yep. So where are we planning on building this room?
I noticed that I have just realised that because all my inventory is full, I did not bring the snow fox. So, in retrospect, that may have been clever. But, that
Yeah.
way is the- yeah, I think this way was fastest, wasn't it?
Frost asks, how do you make the salad? How do we make the salad?
I don't know. I had a recipe for it. Eatables. Spicy fruit salad. Preston's plant leaf and fevered pepper.
Looks looks like about as good as a place as any. Unless we want to go a little further in and...
Because that's where we encountered the worm.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to put the base next to the worm and have to risk it every time we step out the door.
True.
Because I am decently sure that is... If it's a Leviathan, aren't Leviathans outside, you know, suits and stuff, instant kills?
Not always, but often. So yeah, let's base build. Also, I can't help but notice that it hasn't built any legs.
This was a problem with all scanner rooms in every game of Subnautica we've played.
Yeah, I may actually build this at a slightly different angle so I can actually put a door on.
You know what? That's fair. Doors are usually important.
Typically. It's too close. Need to move it about 6 inches. And hatch. No! Whereas if I try and put one on the other end, I can install it, but it connects to a wall.
Ah, yes. God, now I remember the old cartoon gag where basically, one character opens the door for another character, and it's just, you know, straight into a brick wall.
Yeah. Let's try there. And hatch. Now what?
I have no clue.
Can I keep it in this position but raise it up slightly? Apparently, yes. Why won't you build it now?
I don't know.
You know what? Screw this.
What do you mean?
I'll build the rest of the frickin' base first!
Okay. Wait. This is going to be a full... Ooh, if this is going to be a full base, my brain has immediately provided me with a, with the words. This shall be outpost... Arrakis or Dune, do you think?
Warning.
Just
Emergency
quickly going
power
to fend off
only.
Ah, yes.
hypothermia.
My brain immediately looked at the edges of the screen and went, ah, yes. We're only dying to artistic expression or something.
If I'm building a base, I want to build it properly. Why is this weird? Are you kidding? I can fit 3 stories on it. But you couldn't build a hatch.
I don't know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Look, if we need more titanium, we're located next to a giant titanium vein.
True.
So, scanner room and solar panels, I guess.
Yep.
We have to build it from the outside, don't we?
Looks like it. Unless I install a window. Installing a window is going to take... Work is never done, is it? That fits.
Yep.
That does not. That fits.
Yep.
I kind of like that.
You know what? Fair. It also is hopefully in the direction of the ice flow so we can tell more.
Exactly. Just squeeze that tiny little extra 5 meters of functionality out of it.
Yep.
Now, I have no quartz and I must solar.
My brain's going, is this me or is, you know, all the overland stuff for this, you know, more clunky?
The overland stuff for what?
For this, you know, game,
Power
Subnautica.
restored.
Ah.
All primary systems online.
Oh, it's more clunky. Everything here was designed for use in the water.
Ah.
I can do better than that. For the aesthetic!
Right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know, when we walk into, you know, the scanner room and see what we can already detect.
More than we could a minute ago.
Right. Now then.
Ooh, there's
It's
a
slowly
cave.
loading in. Wait, what?
Underground, possibly underwater cave. And so
Yeah.
there. Huh.
Hmm.
And there. We're there. That's the snowfield we were in. Okay, and we're looking for...
Well, we got fragments, we got pangolin research. Oh, ice worms.
No ice worms. Still useful having a base here.
Yeah.
Although I think I found what the edge of the world looks like.
It's very flat. Ooh, you know how like back when, you know, the back in Subnautica 1?
Yeah.
How like they stopped people going off the edge via, you know, was it the Ghost or Phantom or what Leviathan?
Ghost Leviathans.
Ghost Leviathans, yeah, the huge ones off the side.
Yeah?
And what to think they stop people going off on that giant ass plane via height, and if you somehow get up there, ice worms, all the ice worms.
Sounds plausible. Yeah.
Anyway, while you do more base beautification, I'm gonna go get my food.
Sounds like a good idea.
Told you there was quartz lying around there.
Yep. Also, you are right. We are directly next to a massive titanium vein. So... that's all copper and silver. Don't know what I expected.
Titanium?
Yeah, the titanium needs mining. So... whose prawn suit is this? Where are we going? What are we going to do there? Mine.
titanium, bunch of silver, bunch of copper. Ah yes, glass, because windows, apparently.
Who are you talking to? Remember, I put windows on everything.
Fair.
Also, not just for the aesthetic, but also just because windows are, you know... This place feels kind of wrong when there's nothing that leads outside.
Ah, I think that's just the difference between you and me. I find it perfectly fine.
How?
Because it's a box, and I say secure box.